This is one of your favorite formats. I take one basic wardrobe piece and show you how far it can actually go, from easy everyday outfits to more bold, expressive looks. Same piece, completely different energy. Let's get started.
Be good, stay good.
Hello beautiful people, a warm welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena and I'm a professional stylist with more than 13 years of experience. Alright, let's start with the most common way I see this piece being styled. This is how most people kind of ruin a gray cardigan, brown pants, black shoes. I see this everywhere and honestly I get it, it's the most obvious combination. I've said this before, this is one of the easiest color combinations to go for, but also one of the most boring ones. It looks flat, kind of random, like nothing really happened here. Now, here's how I fix it. This is my outfit formula number 1. First thing I do, I swap the black shoes for gray ones. That's the sandwich rule in action. The gray shoes mirror the gray cardigan and suddenly the outfit looks planned, not like random basics thrown together. Next step, I start enhancing the brown. I add a very delicate pattern in a brown shade. In my case, it's a skinny brown scarf, and honestly, it doesn't have to be a scarf. It can be a necklace, earrings, or even a base layer like a tank top, whatever works with your personal style. Then I roll up the sleeves and add a few bracelets, small details, but they really elevate the look. That's where style actually lives, in the details. I also add a vest as a second layer. You can go with any extra layer. I just wanted something to elevate the styling a bit more. And also it's still freezing everywhere, so layers are kind of a must. Anyway, the brooches on the vest work in the same direction. They support that delicate, detailed vibe and tie everything together. And one more thing, the woven bag. Again, same idea. It mirrors that small textured, slightly delicate feel of the outfit. So now this doesn't look like I'm just wearing a gray cardigan and brown pants. It looks like I actually styled them. And this is the difference between wearing clothes and styling them. So if you are going for brown and gray, first rule for me is always this: make it look intentional, not random. Use textures, small prints, and thoughtful details to support the combination. And a second outfit formula, gray is actually one of the best neutrals out there because it works like a soft background. It lets bold colors shine without screaming, and it makes bold colors feel easy, not scary. So first, I add a very thin layer in this soft light pink. This is such a good color to wear near the face. It instantly softens the whole look. Then I keep the base very clean, pants, gray shoes, and gray cardigan, of course. That already gives me a casual but elevated foundation. And now I add another color accent, this turquoise scarf. You've seen it in a few of my previous videos. Pink and turquoise together create a really strong combination, but it doesn't feel loud because gray grounds everything and makes it wearable and everyday friendly. Honestly, I love this outfit. It's one of my favorite outfits today. Simple, fresh, but still interesting. And as always, I've linked everything for you in the description box along with all the needed information for you to recreate my outfits, and we're moving on. Another way gray works extremely well is using it as a bridge between high contrast colors. I mean, it bridges the gap between black and white, for example. Here I'm wearing black tailored pants with a white top, very sharp, very classic, and I add my favorite accessories, 2 necklaces and lace-up shoes in a more formal style to reinforce that smart casual direction. Now the key detail here is the zebra print bag. It mirrors the strong black and white contrast, but also it introduces effortless and playful vibes. Without it, the combination can feel a bit too rigid and too strict. I add a soft wool blazer as outerwear. Gray cardigan softens the contrast and smooths out the harshness of black and white, making the outfit feel more relaxed and more wearable. So this is my outfit formula number 3. Use gray to soften and balance very sharp, high contrast combinations. Okay, now let's switch gears. I had to include at least one outfit with classic blue jeans, so we're starting with the basics. Blue jeans and a blue button down. It doesn't get more casual than that. The gray cardigan comes in as the warm layer here, and blue with gray is one of those foolproof combinations. It's very hard to get it wrong. I add a blue bandana style scarf to stay in that relaxed casual direction, and then repeat the gray with a gray bag and a gray jacket to keep everything cohesive. This outfit is very easy, very wearable, but it has that quiet, elevated casual feel, that kind of soft power look that works for real life, not overstyled but still put together. Okay, now same base as before, gray cardigan with a light pink top, but this time I'm taking it in another direction. Instead of adding another color, I add a soft pink that follows the accent color, the pink. So now the look starts to feel a bit more layered and interesting. I added these pumps in a very trendy shape, slightly retro, and this contrast is what makes the outfit feel modern. Relaxed, casual pieces on top and more statement shoes below. So my daughter is helping me filming this part of the video, and she said that she's embarrassed for me and she will never go outside with me wearing these heels, and you know what? I think it's a good sign. Yeah, that's true. Welcome to life with a teenage daughter. Anyway, back to the styling. Actually, I need your help here. So I can go with either of these two bags, and honestly, I think both work. There's no right or wrong choice here. This is more about personal style preferences. So I'm really curious, which one would you choose? Drop the comment and let me know. One enhances the color combination, the other one mirrors the print of the shoe. So here's the final look with both options. Pick the one that feels most you. And if you are as practical and as conventional as my daughter, just swap the shoes for boots or sneakers. The outfit will still work. You'll keep the balance, the soft print, and that one accent color either way. A sweater dress, yes, let's not forget that you can absolutely layer a cardigan over a thin knit dress. This works really well here because the cut of the cardigan is very neutral. It's not too long, not too oversized. The silhouette stays clean and balanced. Nothing feels bulky here. Same idea as before, gray works as a bridge between black and white, but this time the dress brings in softer, more like feminine energy. And one small but important detail, I roll up the sleeves of the cardigan that gives more space to the dress sleeves, and this creates a nice frame and makes the whole look feel more finished and balanced. And this look is all about design and proportions. A simple crew neck cardigan is actually a very French design choice. It's clean, it's not oversized, and it doesn't try to be dramatic, which is exactly why it works for French chic styling. That approach is about feminine casual silhouettes with the focus on delicate prints, thoughtful accessorizing. Parisian chic style is all about accessories, small details, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I pair the cardigan with the checkered pants from a French brand, Cézanne. Yes, it's a French brand. This kind of print and cut is very Parisian by design. Then I add a silky scarf and a woven bag. The outfit is built through details, not statement pieces. The cardigan works almost like a frame. It holds everything together and let the textures and patterns do the work. That's why this type of a cardigan is such a strong base. It supports refined classic elements without overpowering them, and it makes the whole look feel effortlessly chic. So in the previous look, we were working with very fine details, almost like drawing with a thin brush. Now let's zoom out and switch to a broader brush. This time I'm using bolder color under the same cardigan, and this is where gray really shows how versatile it is. The cardigan acts as a stabilizer here. It sits between the colors and tones the combination down just enough so the outfit still feels wearable comfortable and controlled. So even though the color is strong, the look doesn't feel loud. And that's what I like about neutrals like this. You can keep things very detailed, or you can go much bolder and it will still work. And by the way, if you're not a big fan of gray as a neutral color, the same approach works with any neutral colors you have in your wardrobe: black, beige, white. This is the same top, by the way, I styled in my previous video and I'll link it down below. And now let's mix things up. Any wardrobe essential works like a foundation for bolder decisions, and that doesn't apply only to color combinations, it applies to mixing prints as well. I'm starting with a very clean base, the cardigan, a white top and wool pants. Simple, neutral, nothing competing for attention. Then I add a printed scarf as the first statement element. Yes, it works as an accent, but the color palette stays neutral, and that's exactly why it doesn't feel like too much. Next, I add the zebra bag as a second print. This is where people usually get nervous, but again, neutral colors keep everything balanced, and the fact that it's a crossbody makes it very wearable for everyday life.
And now my daughter just said that my bag collection is getting more and more unhinged by the day.
Yeah, okay, back to styling. I add a brown jacket to ground the look. Since the color palette stays very neutral, it balances out the bolder print choices and keeps everything cohesive. And this is the ultimate weekend look. Plaid button-down, gray jeans, sporty sneakers, very relaxed, very functional. The gray cardigan pulls everything together and keeps the outfit looking intentional, not sloppy. This is exactly where this cardigan works best. Casual days, errands, long walks, coffee runs. Comfortable, practical, but still put together. A perfect example of how a classic piece fits into real life, not just styled moments. And this version clearly reflects my personal style, but the formula itself is very flexible. You can easily swap the bolder prints for more neutral ones and tone the look down without losing the structure. And here the main idea is cohesion. Since the gray sits on the lighter end, it works best when paired with other light tones. That's why soft pink fits so naturally here. Nothing feels heavy or out of place. The bag follows the same idea. I mean, its main color is also light. It's off-white, right? So it blends into the outfit instead of cutting it visually. And since there's no strong focal point here, texture does the work. The gray jeans add that obvious denim texture, and the soft print keeps the look interesting without making it feel like busy and too much. This is how you get a soft polished outfit. Keep everything in a similar light range, but add texture or a print and let the look feel cohesive and connected. I've linked all the pieces and the similar options in the description box, so you can easily recreate any of these looks or use what you already have in your wardrobe, because I'm sure you already own similar pieces that can work with these formulas. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Don't forget to drop the comment which bag would you choose for my outfit formula number 5. Yes, thank you so much for spending this time with me, and see you in the next one. And you're still there sitting in front of your screen, and it means you want to watch another video. My recommendation would be 10 must-have colors for 2026 and color mistakes to avoid. Well, as you know, I know everything about color theory. Colors are in my DNA. I put all of my knowledge and all of my love for colorful outfits into that piece of content, so you don't want to miss that. Click and see you there.